everybody. I am so excited. We are doing this again tonight. So hopefully y'all can hear me. So if you are on here, let me know if you can hear me or not. Sorry about that last night. It was a malfunction with my wonderful red Yeti over here. And it was totally my error, not the error of the microphone. So just wanted to to put that in perspective first. All right. So for those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Krisann, the Christmas coach and founder of Christmas Organizing. And you are joining me tonight on Krisann's Christmas Corner. And I'm going to be talking about the struggles that I've had this year with my Christmas planning because I'm not perfect. Now, let's start with one thing first. I should really be calling this the Cozy Christmas Corner because that's what it is. I'm kind of in my cozy clothes. I've got on my Mickey shirt, my Mickey PJ bottoms, all my Christmas stuff. I'm drinking out of my Mickey Christmas German Christmas mug. So just trying to make it all cozy tonight. And and y'all did not get to hear this last night, but one of the things that I'm going to do each night is I'm going to show you what socks I'm wearing. I love my Christmas socks. I love getting Christmas socks. I love buying Christmas socks. I love wearing Christmas socks. So I'm going to share with you each night what Christmas socks I have for the night. All right, so today I have these cute little snowman Christmas socks. They're really cute. I'm going to put them on my feet so my feet are all nice and cozy now too. These came from Sam's Club, which you will hear me talk about Sam's Club a lot. I love Sam's Club. They were a 3-pack and I got them maybe about a month ago. I saw them and I was just like, I gotta have those Christmas socks. And so I got them. And they're so nice and warm and cozy. All right. Grab your hot chocolate or your favorite drink and put it in your mug, your favorite Christmas mug, and let's get a little bit of Christmas talk out of the way. So for those of you who do not know, I have been doing Christmas organizing, helping people plan their Christmases and get organized for Christmas for about 22 years, since 1998. And I love it. But just because I am the Christmas coach does not mean that my Christmases are perfect. And I do struggle too. So my words of advice to y'all is take one step at a time and don't beat yourself up if you don't have everything perfect. So, how far along am I in my Christmas plans this year? Yeah, not as far along as I would like to be. I have all kinds of gifts bought. I'm terrible about that. I buy gifts. I have probably, I would say, 500 to 600 gifts. Now that includes like little small Christmas pins and things like that that I might have picked up for 10 cents here or 20 cents there, just because they were a good deal. And this is stuff I've collected kind of over the years. So I have things. One of my goals for this Christmas is to get rid of a lot of the stuff. It does me no good sitting on my in my Christmas shelf for my gifting shelf. So I want everything that I can to find new homes. And so that is my goal this year. I even have beautiful Longenberger small pie plates that are like the right size for 2 people to make either a pie, a casserole, any little thing like that they could do. You can even make, spaghetti and meatballs in it and do a little bake on it. It's enough for 2 people. So I have quite a few of those and I have some recipes that go along with it. So that's one of my things that is big on the Christmas list this year. So, or on my list to give to people this year. But I haven't figured out everybody I'm giving them to yet because I haven't finished working on my list. So I want to talk about my notebook, which we'll talk about it a little more in depth tomorrow because tomorrow's topic is setting up your Christmas notebook. So we will, during this time tomorrow, finish working on putting our notebook together. I want y'all to watch the video and go gather all your supplies today or in the morning so that you can start putting it together. So I'm going to kind of just show you my pages that I have in here. So I do have some pages, but yeah, it's not really filled out the way that it should be. It does not have all of my pages for this year. I did get all of my pages out of last year, and I have all my tabs done. And I have things, recipes and stuff in here that I wanted to keep, as well as some of my Christmas card information. So it is in here, but I need to finish putting and filling it out. That's why the Christmas crunch is an important part of Christmas organizing, because even some years, the Christmas coach needs the Christmas crunch. And that is this year. And y'all, I'm just being truthful with you. I want to be real. I don't want to pretend like I have it all together because I don't. And I still struggle. And that's what this video is about struggling. But it can be okay. You know, don't let that get you down for the Christmas season. Know your limitations, know what you can do, and work within that parameter. So one of the things that I need, and one of the reasons I started Christmas organizing, was that I need people to be accountable to. That is just part of my personality. I do believe that I just need others to help me, to be wanting to see what I've done and needing to report back to somebody else. All right, y'all, my throat's getting a little dry, so I've got to get me some drinks every once in a while. This is live. So what I'm going to be using this Krisann's Christmas Corner for is to take you on my personal journey of getting my Christmas notebook together. And also, that's just going to be part of it. I'm going to, each night, I will start the timer for 15 minutes. And we are going to work together. And at least I hope, or whenever you're watching the video, work together on working on our Christmas notebook. Finding stuff to do, working on our Christmas planning to get that far ahead, because I really feel like 15 minutes a day can truly make a difference. And so this segment is probably going to last 15 minutes to talk about the day and what's been going on, and then 15 minutes for the segment to work on your actual notebook. So that's kind of where this is going and what I hope to accomplish out of this. And by the end of the month, we should be ready to start our Christmas planning. Now, next year, I feel like I have things more together this year. So on January 7th, we will start our year-round planning. We'll at least get things, cleaned out of one notebook and get our fresh new notebook going and print out our new forms and things like that. And then we're going to work more on a weekly basis instead of a daily basis, because if we put once a week 30 minutes into it all year long, we will be way far ahead of the game come November. We'll just be doing those final touches, those finishing touches. So that's the plan for next year. But as I always say, life happens and you never know what things can come up. And so we just got to control what we can control, and let's work on what we've got. So tonight, let's see. If you did not see the introduction to the Christmas Crunch videos and you're a member of the Candy Cane Club, please check your emails tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon. You will have those videos available for you to watch if you would like. All I did was just really go over the different things that we're going to be talking about through the whole month. And give you a little bit of ideas and a little bit of insights to some things. Now, this is not going to be my only video each day. I have started doing Christmas reality checks because I really find that to be a big, big deal. So I want to have a reality check. We're going to do some more videos based on the topic for the day with the Christmas crunch so that I can give you all some more information, more ideas that are really directed at the topic of the day. So what did I do? Did I do anything today Christmassy? I will tell you what I did not do. And I'm a little sad, but it's okay. Sometimes we just have to go, this wasn't meant to be this year. I did not make it to Aldi today to get my calendars. Hopefully, they still have the calendars that I want tomorrow if I make it there. They are the $1.49 calendars, and I don't want the expensive ones. I just want the little ones with the little pieces of German chocolate in it. I grew up living in Germany when I was little, and those are a very big memory for me. And to have the German chocolate is very symbolic to me, so I really, really like that. So anyway, okay, let's see. I want to do a little something in this. I have some cards, some trivia cards. I have to remember which one are the set that, actually has things that we would know. Okay, so let's start with this. How is St. Stephen's Day more commonly known? So if you know the answer, please don't go Google it. I mean, if you really know the answer, put the answer down below. I'll answer it in tomorrow's video, tomorrow night's video. But the question again is, how is St. Stephen's Day more commonly known? All right, so I think just a little bit of trivia each day will be fun. I have some different things to pull trivia from, and those little cards are one of them. Okay, so we are going to start our timer. And what I want you all to do is I want you to get out your holiday celebration sheets. And if you are a member of the Candy Cane Club via Patreon, then I first of all thank you again for your support. For those of you who do not know, I have a Patreon group that it starts at $3 a month for support. And what that does is it keeps all of those pesky little ads off of our website, off of Christmas Organizing website. It gives me money to operate with, and really and truthfully, the more members I have, the more videos I can do, and the more things I can bring to y'all. Because I choose not to have those ads on my website, because that just drives me crazy when you go out there and you can't find the stuff you want to find because this ad's here and this ad's here, and you're having to read between the lines, and they make it tricky, and they're like, you're on a recipe site and it says download here, and you think you're downloading the recipe, and actually it's sending you out to this other site to download something that you don't even know what it is. Just frustrates me to no end. So I said, no, we're not going to have that stuff, even though I know why people do it. They do it so that they have income to support their website. I just said, I'm going to have to find another way. And I'm really trying to make that way be through Patreon. And I really would appreciate your support if you're not already a member. $3 a month, you get all of the forms. You get some different things throughout the month. And I just really would appreciate it. I have not been as active in the group as I should have been and needed to be because of some of life's happenings. But going forward from this point, we have a plan to make sure that all of our patrons are taken care of and they are getting more material than anybody else, and that they are getting it on a consistent basis. So I would love for y'all to come over and join us on Patreon and be part of the group, because we are going to have some get-togethers soon, and they will be by invite only for people who are patrons. So it's going to be kind of fun. That will be in the next year, in the late winter, early spring time to start with. So anyway, now it's time to start the timer. We are going to work for 15 minutes. I'm going to continue to talk to you while I work, but we will have the timer going, the little cute Christmas tree timer that Cassandra got. I love it. Hopefully the TikTok is not too loud on the microphone. If it is, let me know down in the comments, and then we won't use it again if it's kind of distracting or whatever. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out my holiday celebration sheets. And this is page 30 and 30. Well, I think I messed up something on the book, which, you know, I do make mistakes. And yeah, so you should be looking at page 32 and 33 if you have the Candy Cane Club or the Candy Cane edition of the Keep Calm and Jingle On. So that is the 2-page spread of your holiday celebrations. If you don't have that, just get out a sheet of paper. And what we're going to do is you are going to make a list of all the different holiday celebrations that you have. So the first group is with your immediate family. What kind of celebrations do you do with your immediate family? Now, these can be small get-togethers. They can be bigger get-togethers. But just kind of list things out. These are things that you host or that you go to. So immediate family. We have Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. And we have the Sundays of Advent. So let's see, I'm going to put down Advent Sunday 1. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. That's really our main things. Oh, and then Epiphany, or Three Kings Day. Okay, so those are our days that our celebrations that we're going to have with our immediate family. I can add to that later on if I have some more. Community, miscellaneous. Well, let's see. I have our FCE, which stands for Family and Community Education Clubs. I'm in Starlights, and we have a Christmas party. And then I am in 4-H. As an adult helper or adult volunteer. So we have a Christmas party also. So I'll put that down. Now, that's about all we have. Church celebration. We do have a Christmas party at church, which I need to make reservations for and check to see if I'm going to be here. We don't really have anything work or school related. No friends at this point. No extended family. Yeah. So that's basically all I have right now. So that's my list for now. So for each of those, so now I know that I need to get out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to do 10 holiday celebrations sheets. Hang on, y'all. I'm going to sneeze. I wish I had my little cute little Christmas tissue box holder that somebody made for me. That's all embroidered with Christmas stuff. It's so cute. So yeah. So some of these you are going to want to do the full amount of pages, and some of them you are only going to want to do the overview sheet so you know what's going on. All right, so I'm going to get into my book. I have not done my Christmas visions for it. I'm going to put up in the corner how many I need to print off because I have not printed anything off because thanks, Cassandra. She texted me saying, bless me, when I sneezed. So anyway, I brought a printer with me. I am not at home currently, and I brought a printer with me, and I can't get it to work on my computer. I don't know why. It was working last week, but it's not working this week. So I cannot print off anything for me, so I will do that at home. So I know that my holiday celebration visions, I'm just going to do for our immediate family get-togethers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, and I'm going to count Advent as 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to put a 4 up here in the corner. So I know I need 4 copies of this vision because I want to definitely do the vision. And then, let's see, that's the Christmas kindness. And you know what, y'all? I am supposed to be able to see the chat box, and I don't know where it disappeared to. And so if you are chatting with me, I cannot see it. And I am scared to do anything that you might go away. So let me check here. Well, I guess y'all seeing me. I'm still looking for the chat box, and it came up last night, so I know that it should be here. I will come back and answer your questions in the actual chat if you have questions. Okay. As I said, this is live. This is what happens sometimes. All right. So I'm going to work on my Christmas kindness also because we still have time. Okay, so in the big book, I actually have pre-done up the Advent celebration, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and 12 Days of Christmas that are already done with the basic pages, the overview, and the to-do list. So I am going to go ahead and pull those out. Here's my Sundays of Advent, so I'm going to keep that together. And then let's see. So let's do this. My activities and events for each of my Sundays of Advent is dinner and a gift. So what I do is many years ago, I decided that why was I just giving my kids their Christmas clothes and their ornaments and things like that? Why not use it as part of our celebration? So since Advent is about the preparation for Christmas and for the coming of Christ, I decided to do the 4 Sundays of Advent just like we do them at church. And we have dinner. We have a Bible scripture reading. We light the Advent wreath at the table. And then we have small gifts that I give out. Not everybody in the house exchanges gifts. It's usually something from me. So I do things like something to wear for pictures or for church or something like that. And then we do an ornament, and we do, trying to think of the other two. We do a Christmas decoration of some sort. And then we also do pajamas on Christmas Eve or the last Sunday of Advent. Just depends on where it falls. So we'll do our Christmas PJs and also a book, movie, game that is Christmas related, so that we can spend time together as a family. So that's, to me, what Advent helps to embody, is just family time and being together and preparing for the birth of Christ. So that's what I'm going to put down. I don't know what we're having for dinner each night yet. I will think that out later. But, getting a little ways there. Dinner and a gift. Dinner and a gift. So I hope that you all are also working on yours. So that is my Sundays of Advent. So that's that one. Now, Christmas Eve. My overview sheet for that location is going to be at our house. And we usually have, what we do is we go to church. So that's an activity for Christmas Eve service. And we have dinner afterwards. And our dinner is, there's a room on here for the menu. And our menu is usually finger foods. I do things like a meat tray, and we have Chex Mix and different things like that. So I'll be fleshing that out with the menu part later. But we have dinner, and then we will open stockings. So that's kind of something that we started doing, was opening stockings on Christmas Eve. But sometimes we open them on Christmas morning, and sometimes we open all our gifts on Christmas Eve. I just have to wait and kind of talk to the kids and see what they want to do for that. But we stay up late into the night, so it does spill into Christmas morning per se, because we get started late, and what happens is, in our family, and I finally heard somebody else say they do this too the other day, and so I was like, oh good, I'm not the only crazy one. When I was growing up, I would go to my grandmother's house when my mother would take us there for Christmas Eve. We always spent Christmas Eve there and Christmas morning at our house. And then the day after Christmas, I would go to my father's house. So on Christmas Eve, though, at my grandmother's house, there would be like 15 to 20 of us. And basically, we opened presents after we ate dinner. Somebody passed out all the presents, or multiple people passed out the presents. Everybody had their little spot, whether it was on the floor, on the couch, whatever. And then it was 1, 2, 3, open everything. I never got to see what anybody got. It just was like crazy madhouse. So when my kids came along, I said, nope, I want to see what each person gets, and I want to savor the moment, and we want to do that. So we go around the room one by one, and we take turns opening gifts, and we take pictures and all of that, so that we have a record of who got what each year. Maybe not necessarily who gave it to them. We have to go back and fill that part in, but we do have down, what they got, so they know that it was a Christmas gift, and usually we can tie it back to who gave it to them. So our opening presents with the 6 of us, because it's me and my daughter, my husband, my son, his wife, and my mother-in-law. So it usually takes us a while. Growing up, my mother always had 10 presents for us under the tree, and that included any step-siblings that I had at the time, or anybody else staying with us. We always had 10 presents. They may not have been equal in money value, but everybody had 10 presents to open. So that's kind of something that I do. One of your gifts may be a candy bar that you're opening at our house, but that's okay, because that's just part of what, for me, what Christmas. I love to wrap the presents and have people surprised at what they have in there. So it takes us a while. Anyway, so I'm going to hold off on the actual schedule to talk to the kids to see if we want to do that on Christmas Eve or if we're going to open presents on Christmas Day. Now, Christmas Day is usually a day that we get up, we have breakfast, we open up gifts. Usually we open up gifts that other people have sent us on Christmas morning, not during the family time on Christmas Eve if we open up gifts. And then we just kind of snack on all of the leftovers from Christmas Eve from the night before. And we just kind of, have just a leisurely, enjoyable day with the family. So, all right. So that kind of gets me started here on my holiday celebrations. And I will dig some more into that when I can get my visions done. Some of this may seem a little overwhelming because we don't have as much time, but just do what you can do. Don't get as detailed if it's going to absolutely throw you for a loop. Just fill out what you can. I skipped some of the things. I got scared. There went the timer. See, perfect timing right now. I am going to take these and put them in my slash pocket here for my holiday celebrations, as I recommend to everybody to have this, have slash pockets. Now, one thing I want to close out with before we finish up is there is a page in your book, and it'll be with when we do the Christ-centered Christmas day, which, you know what, we have a day that we're going to do that, so I will just wait on that. But we have a thing called Christmas kindness. Be thinking about different things for the Christmas kindness. I would love to hear what kind of things that you could do as Christmas kindness. And please, if you're watching this on the replay or whatever, please put in the comments wherever they are, below, beside. I'm not really sure. Y'all bear with me on these lives. They're a little different than my other videos, so I'm still getting to know them. And put on there, tell me one thing that you could do for a Christmas kindness for somebody. Does not have to cost money or very low money, such as donating canned goods to a food bank, or going through your books that you have at your house, children's books, and donating them to a little library. If you don't know what a little library is, it's kind of like the blessing boxes that we have, Give Back Jack boxes. I'm not really sure what all they're called, but they're little boxes that people put up. And we have one at a lot of schools have them outside, and basically they're little boxes outside that you can put books into, and the food ones you put food into. No questions asked or anything. But there's a lady that lives near us that has a little library in her yard, and I have been meaning to go through and find some books to take over there, because I know I have some books that would be much more blessed in the hands of a child who does not have something than to just have them downstairs. Oh, in my basement, not doing anything. So here's something that I want to do. I saw this today, and it reminded me, because I know Cassandra does this, about wrapping up 25 or 24 or 25 books, and each day unwrapping one and reading the book. So I have this idea. I have a niece that lives in Austria, and she is 3 years old, and I want to read the books to her. She loves to watch my videos, and so when I send other videos, like video chats to them, so I want to do some videos just for her. So I'm going to find 25 Christmas books. I don't have 25 Christmas books at this moment, so I'm going to have to find them. Or go borrow some from the library, I guess, is something I could do too. But then I'm going to each night read one book to her and send that through our communication channel. All right, so I guess that kind of concludes tonight. I don't want to make this be too long each night, but I want us to get a little bit done each night. And you know how I said I needed to be held accountable to everybody? So what I want to have done and to count back to y'all tomorrow is that I will have finished up the preliminary things that I can with my holiday celebrations. I will get in contact with my kids and find out what they want to do so I know how to move forward with that. And I will print off some more vision items because my husband's computer will work the printer. So in the morning, I'll have him print me off some of that. And I will report back on my progress tomorrow. And y'all can report your progress down in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. And if you have any questions, remember, please ask me down there. And I will try to pick up some questions and answer them tomorrow night on the video or on the live. So, all right, that will do it for tonight. I am going to take my cozy little drink here, and I am going to go with my notebook and go do some more work on it for about another 15 minutes. All right, I hope to see you all tomorrow night, and thank you again for joining me.